Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good today. So in today's video, I am actually going to review the Minimalist Retinoid 2%. Now this is a product that you guys have been requesting me to put up a review on, but a review should consist of me trying the product out thoroughly with all my other products, and especially a retinoid. A product like retinoid needs to be tried out with a lot of other skincare products and in a lot of other circumstances. So I have been using this for almost about 3 months now and I have my review on it. So anyway, if you are new to this channel or if you are seeing me for the first time, thank you so much. I post makeup and skincare related videos here, so if you like my content, feel free to subscribe and help your girl out here. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So I was actually super excited when Minimalist launched their retinoid in 2%, and that is because I'm running low. Actually, I'm not running low. I finished my ordinary retinol and I really wanted to get a very inexpensive retinol or something that is easily available here in India, because the ordinary is out of stock everywhere and it's kind of almost impossible for me to get the ordinary retinol. So that is why this was the next best thing. I mean, this is really good, honestly. So this is almost like a very good potent retinoid because this has 2% of retinoid in it. Now coming on to the texture of this, I don't like the texture of this that much, because when you put this on your skin, it kind of foams up initially. Yeah, it does settle down on your skin eventually, but initially it kind of foams up and kind of lathers a little bit, and you just have to put this on your skin really slowly and really nicely, and then it just kind of soaks up in your skin. But the initial application is not something that I like, okay? I mean, obviously it's not a big thing if the product works, but yeah. So now coming on to the ingredients, this is a 2% retinoid. So retinoid is actually, when you compare it to retinol, it kind of has less irritating properties. For example, when I first used my ordinary retinol, my skin was freaking out. My skin had a lot of issues with that, and yeah, my skin was going through a moment. But when I started using this, I did notice, even I gave this retinoid to my mom, and this is like her first time using a retinoid. So yeah, her skin acted quite normally. It did not break out, it did not cause any irritating things on her skin, or it did not cause her any dry patches. It was quite normal. But for me, I did notice that I had a little bit of dry patches or dry flaky skin. That kind of happened when I was using my ordinary retinol too. So that only happened, but nothing at all, nothing too big, nothing too major. And that dry patch went away after I put my squalene oil in my skincare routine, or I put a hydrating night cream. That dry patch was totally gone the next day. So as per side effects or the purging kind of thing, it did not happen with me. So yeah, it was just a little bit of dry patch and that's it. It did not even happen with my mom. So that is something that is really noticeably better of this retinol or retinoid. I always say retinol. Yeah, of this retinoid is that I did not see any purging happening, and especially for me, because I am not new to retinol or retinoid. I'm not new to this ingredient. My skin has already experienced purging when I first used the ordinary retinol. So for me to have a little dry patch was I wouldn't say concerning, but yeah, it was uncommon. But yeah, it did happen, but that's okay. But for my mom, because she is very new to this ingredient, as I said, she did not have any purging. Her skin was really good. Her skin was pretty normal. It was like she was using just a normal serum and not a retinoid. So yeah, seeing that, I was really impressed at how less irritating this is, or this doesn't have that much of purging abilities in it. I cannot put my words really nicely, but yeah, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So this has 2% of retinoid, which means that 2% is quite a good percentage. Now, if you ask me that you should use this if you have sensitive skin, then I would say yeah, because 2% retinoid is not, I mean, even if it's potent, it it's not going to irritate your skin that much if you take good care of it. If you apply this once a week or twice a week and then start building it up, then I feel like it's not going to irritate your skin that much or even cause purging. So coming on to my review, I did really like this a lot. As I said, I did notice a little bit of dry patch in this area near my mouth, which is the common area where I have a little bit of dry patch. But I noticed the dry patch like while it was more than a month after using this. So I think it's common because it was much more of a drier season. This is a dry season. So I feel like if you are someone who has extremely dry skin and you want to use a retinol in your skincare routine, like you want to introduce a retinol in your skincare routine, this may not be the a good time. Try and wait and see if you can include it in during the summers, because during this season retinol can cause purging. I cannot 100% guarantee that this is not going to cause you purging, and especially since it's dry, their skin is going to react more, maybe more, and that is why I had a little bit of dry patch. I'm just trying to figure that out, but it really isn't a big deal. You can just put on a really good amount of moisturizer, facial oil, and that dry patch is going to go away. Now, I really did like this retinol a lot. I feel like I need a retinol in my skincare routine. Without that, my skincare routine is totally incomplete. Now, I do have to say that if you want me to say that, oh my god, all my wrinkles is going to go away, all of this is going to happen, your skin is just going to look younger, that I cannot say right now, because I am at the age of 25. I don't have that much of wrinkles, but this is something that you should know if you are getting into retinol or retinoids, that it's not going to show results within 3 months, within 6 months, nothing of that sort. Down the line, when I am at the age of 35, mid 30s, maybe early 30s or my late 30s, that is when I will really actually see if using a retinoid in my skincare routine would really help me, because the main thing is that I don't have wrinkles, in my skin. So that is why I cannot tell you that my wrinkles is going away, because I don't have any. I am using this more so like how I would say anti-aging treatment, more so that my wrinkles doesn't come to my skin, and that is why I introduced this in my skincare routine. It's mainly for anti-aging for me. But for my mom, it's because I want to treat the wrinkles, a little bit of fine lines here and there. So when I introduced this retinol in her skincare routine, I did notice that her skin was becoming more plump and more youthful. Although I did not notice her wrinkles visibly disappearing, because that is not going to happen anyway. You cannot expect a miracle, something like that of a miracle to work when you use just skincare. That is going to happen when you use like high-tech skincare treatments, but not through only a skincare regimen. But yes, I did notice that the smile lines were disappearing, and she noticed that her skin was like more youthful, more soft, more glowing, and that is what she noticed. So yeah, even for me, I did notice that my skin was getting like a renewed, kind of a renewal sort of a thing. My skin was more so glowing, and not only that, it was more plumped, and yeah, it just looked somewhat different. I cannot pinpoint exactly. So that is something that you always have to go through with skincare. I cannot sometimes pinpoint exactly what happened to my skin, but it's happening, my skin feels good after you introducing this retinoid, and I plan on actually using this like forever. If I don't see any side effects of something, I'm definitely going to use this. I'm not going to use my ordinary, because it's almost the same thing using a retinoid, and especially the formulation of this is quite good. It doesn't have any fragrance, so yeah, so that is why I am going to use this retinoid in my skincare routine. So how I like to use it is, first I will wash my face, of course, then I'll put on this retinoid and I'll just blend, and as you can see, it's going to foam up a little bit, but yeah, it's just going to settle down after quite some time. Like right after retinoid, I use my Inky List Tranexamic Acid Night Treatment. So I'll put up a review on this quite soon. But yeah, I really have been loving this a lot too. So right after that, I will go in with the Snail Mucin Cosrx Essence. I really love this a lot. I use it in my morning skincare routine, in my nighttime skincare routine. So yeah, I really do love it a lot. And then I will use this It's Skin Emulsion. So I really love this stuff a lot. It just is very good. And after that, I will use my night cream. Now, just one thing, that you need to use your retinol in your neck as well, because your neck also is going to become saggy when you age. So it's really like important that you put retinol or retinoids in this area too. So yeah, that was how I layer my retinoid. So again, I do have to say that you cannot use your retinoid along with salicylic acid, along with the vitamin C, along with BHAs like glycolic acid, lactic acid and such. I even don't use my retinoids with niacinamide. You can actually use your retinoid with niacinamide, but I just don't like to use my retinoid with niacinamide. So yeah, that is how I layer everything in my skincare routine whenever I'm using a retinol or retinoid. So anyway, if you are someone who is using a retinoid, you need to use it at night and not in the morning. Retinoids or retinol should always be used at night. And also, I do want to say that whenever you are introducing a retinol or retinoid, you are going to maybe notice some purging, but after that you are going to feel like your skin has this new I don't know how to say, but your skin is going to feel very new. Your skin is going to feel very glowy, but from inside it's going to feel that glow. And also you are going to notice a little bit of difference, like your skin is going to feel more youthful. That's what I noticed with this. As per aging, I cannot say that. So I am obviously going to use retinoids and retinol until and unless I find a better alternative of this one. I am going to use and like repurchase this and use this, because I really do like how this made my skin feel. And yeah, I just need a good retinoid in my skincare routine, and this is a good one. So that was everything. Yeah, that was everything for this video. I just feel like this is going to almost suit a lot of people. The ordinary retinol I cannot say, because I felt like the ordinary retinol may not suit sensitive skin or acne prone skin, but this I feel like is suitable for a lot of skin types. So yeah, that is something that just, I have dry skin, so I cannot vouch for every skin tone or skin type, but I just feel like it is suitable for a lot of skin types. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful somehow. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.